As a student, I want to be able to submit my own community service hours. I can either do so by clicking on the Submit Hours link on the left side of the dashboard, or by clicking on the button at the top. First, I have to select where I volunteered. It'll automatically suggest the 5 most recent organizations that I volunteered at. But let's say I volunteered at the Mote Marine Aquarium. I can press Select a different organization, and then type in Mote Marine. It'll search the database for organizations that are already in the system, and suggest them automatically. I can go ahead and select Mote Marine Laboratory. Next, I type in how many hours I volunteered. We'll say that I volunteered 10 hours. And the description of service was training the dolphins. Next, I need the contact name and email of the supervisor who oversaw my volunteering. Just for the purposes of this demo, I'll say it was myself. Finally, I put in the dates that I volunteered. Let's say I volunteered Saturday and Sunday. I'll select the start date, and then I can go in and change the end date to Sunday. I'll press Submit. You'll notice the hours immediately appear in my dashboard and are awaiting organization confirmation. Your supervisor is immediately sent an email saying that a volunteer has pending hours at your organization. That supervisor can then simply click the link and is shown the record. They can immediately approve or reject the hours, or if your supervisor would like to change the number of hours that was reported, they can simply click in and change this, let's say, from 10 to 8 hours. Then we'll confirm the hours. It lets the supervisor know that the hours were confirmed. If we go back to the dashboard for the student, you'll notice that the status upon hovering will change from awaiting organization confirmation to awaiting final approval. That's because Saholo uses 2 steps of verification. The first step is the supervisor, but the second step is the school itself. When an admin logs into his or her account, they'll be able to see the pending hours for their school. You'll notice here 23 students have pending hours. At the bottom of the list is the one that I most recently submitted, this 8 hours of community service at Mote Marine Laboratory. As an administrator, I can go in and accept the hours. You'll notice it says 8 hours from Kevin Moody were approved. This second layer of approval is intended to filter out hours from organizations that a school does not want to support, or if a school notices that the hours were submitted incorrectly or violated any of its rules. When we return to the student dashboard, you'll notice that the 8 hours have been approved and now count officially toward the student's hour totals.